Alright guys, welcome back to this St Pölten series, where I'd left off a game against SV Reed, ending a 5-game losing streak, although we made it a lot harder for ourselves than we needed to, conceding those 2 goals. Our form has been pretty patchy since, as I'll show you now. The first game after that 4-2 win was a 4-1 defeat at home to Wacker Innsbruck. Statistically a very even game, but Innsbruck were 3-0 up before half-time, with Leendl and Daniel Schutz getting a hat-trick. We made it 3-1 through Sebastian Fuchs, but in stoppage time, Schutz restored Innsbruck's 3-goal cushion and sent us home crying. That result was followed by a 1-0 away win at Kapfenberger, who I think we've got the hang of now. Pretty much dominated the game, should have won by more, but a Macchiardi goal was enough to seal the win. We then went to Inform Wolfsberger and lost 1-0. Adnan Yazarevic on 6 minutes, scoring the only goal of the game, despite us dominating possession. Well, not really dominating, but having the most of the ball away from home. Our next game didn't bode well on paper. We were away to Austria Vienna, but somehow we managed to secure a 1-0 win thanks to a Bastian Thural goal. They were incredibly wasteful with their shots, only 14 shots, one of which on target. Despite dominating possession, it just wouldn't go in for out-of-form Austria Vienna, and we secured a very surprising and satisfying win. Those results leave the table looking pretty similar to how I showed you the last time. We're lonely, and we're in 7th. 10 points ahead of SV Grudig, so I've got absolutely no worries about relegation with 9 games to go, yet we're 7 points behind Sturm Graz in 6th. And Sturm Graz are at the tail end of quite a tightly compacted group, as you can see here. 2nd, 3rd and 4th all on 42 points, 5th and 6th both on 41. So if only we were a bit more consistent, we would be part of that group and in with a shot of finishing 2nd. Salzburg still have that game in hand, but have now extended their lead to a ridiculous 19 points and should seal the title within the next 4 or 5 games. At the bottom, it's still pretty close between SV Grudig, Kapfenberger and SV Reed. If SV Reed go down, then SV Reed have been an ever-present in the Bundesliga in my save, so it'd be very surprising to see them go down. But also, with the quality of the team that they've got, it'll be good to have one less team to worry about. If we take a little cheeky look at the first division, still any one of 6 teams. Even the team in 7th, FAC team for whatever the fuck that is, have a chance of getting promoted, but it looks like Mattersburg, a point clear with a game in hand on Altach, are looking like the clear favourites to go up after spending 2 years in the 2nd tier. Over the last few games, I've been impressed with Macchiardi, the guy on loan from Bordeaux, taking advantage of that we're their feeder club. He's chipped in with goals and assists, and performed admirably for us since joining on loan. Thural has really come into his own. You saw him score 2 goals in the SV Reed live com, and he's chipped in again here and there, leading the line very well, allowing Kobe Arthur to play on the wing, where I feel he's played a lot better. So that's very encouraging news in terms of our attack. Ernst Nickel has returned from injury, although his condition means he won't really feature today. I'm just going to make him available for the under-21s. Get him some match fitness before he returns. That's probably a good idea. Nevertheless, nobody else really standing out in the past few games. We've performed pretty ordinarily, but we've got enough points now to not really worry about the teams behind us. Anyway, there's not too much to talk about aside from that, so I'm going to get on with the game. Okay, the team then: Riegler, Peinsit, Fuchs, Jidic, Holzman, Cisse, Casali, Stankovic in the hole, Hofbauer and Arthur on the wings, and we're giving another start to our recent signing, Bastian Thural. Let's see if he can repay us with a goal today. I'm going to make a little last-minute tactical switch if I can. Make Stankovic an advanced playmaker, and we're going to go with that. I think Sturm Graz are going to expect us to play on the break, given how sort of patchy our form's been. So I'm just going to drop an extra man in midfield and not play on the break. Instead, I'm going to look to probably control the match, depending on how well we do in the first few minutes. Anyway, we're off, at home to Sturmgratz. Let's see what kind of result we can get today. And it's Holzman with the throw to Thoral, but it's picked up. It's picked up again by Cisse, and we're building an attack slowly from the back, but getting pressed quite considerably. And that ball to Hofbauer was never going to reach its recipient. And now Faller is on the wing with the potential to cause some damage here as he whips in a ball, but it's dealt with well by Fuchs. But Sturmgratz get it back. Struner whipping in the ball now, and Kobe Arthur can lead a counter-attack as we find Casali. Stankovic now one-on-one with the keeper, and it took a very good save to keep the score at 0-0 as Arthur whips in the resulting corner, and nothing comes of it. The keeper collects the ball, and that's an encouraging start. We seem to be not dominating possession, but dominating the shot count, which is very encouraging for us, as Faller is somehow found with a beautiful crossfield ball, and that wasn't such a beautiful crossfield ball because Casali has taken it from them, and now Thoral will lead the line, looking for some support here. Plays it back to Casali. We're finding it difficult in the final third because of the formation change, but we are creating chances as Arthur is found, and the finish just wasn't good enough really. Probably shouldn't have gone for the shot from that angle. I'm going to see if I can't try to control the game now that we've got a man protecting the defence, but I think we can still get a good result. I'm going to tell the boys that they can still win tonight and get them more fired up, telling them that I have faith in them, and we'll see what that team talk can do as we kick things off for the second half. Stankovic, somehow the ball finds its way through, the defender missing his interception, and we're almost through there. That was a bit mad. Hofbauer now collects the goal kick, and now Stankovic putting through Thoral, who's one-on-one. He's rounded the keeper, but the finish is not good enough. But Hofbauer can follow up, and we're not taking our chances here. It's very frustrating. We're 0-0 against a superior team on 60 minutes, and I want more. I'm not going to lie. This so far has not been to my liking. Let's see what we can change up. I think I'm going to put Guiada out on the wing, and I'm going to bring on Lukic for, I think, Casali. Switch Stankovic to deep line playmaker, and let's see what comes of that. As a corner comes in from Sturmgratz now, and Schwanto is there at the near post. Terrible marking, and yet again a set piece proves our undoing. Simple header for Schwanto, nobody challenging him. Ball was whipped in ferociously, and Sturmgratz have taken a cheeky little lead now. And if we can't do anything in the next 10 minutes, we will somehow come out of this game with a defeat, which seems extraordinary given how much we've dominated. As Thoral is put through by Lukic, and again the finish is subpar, straight at the goalkeeper. That is the fourth clear-cut chance of this game that we have not taken. The finishing has let us down, awful to watch. The tactical change worked, but we didn't get the result because we can't finish. Maybe set the training to attacking for a week or so, because we need some sort of cohesion up top. Created more than enough chances, and probably would have been best advised playing Kobe Arthur up front, in all honesty. He's got a lot more quality, but it wasn't to be. It's a very frustrating performance. So, a frustrating game leaves the table looking like this. 9 points ahead of SV Reed, 8 points behind Wolfsberger. As you can see, guys, there's nothing to play for. We are almost guaranteed to finish in 7th place. So I'm going to skip ahead to the end of the season for our next episode. Quickly review the final games of the season. They're all going to be pretty much dead rubbers. And sort of go over my plans for next season. Hopefully, now that the players have developed more, gelled with the tactics a bit more, we can maybe see some improvement in the results. Here's hoping, anyway. So guys, that'll be it for this episode. I'll see you at the end of the season to just quickly review what's happened, and yeah, I'll see you later.